Motorsports is now. This September, the heart of sim racing beats in Chicagoland as the Sim Gaming Expo takes over the Schaumburg Convention Center, September 5th through the 7th. Go wheel to wheel in our competition area, test the latest gear, meet top brands, creators, and celebrate with fellow sim racing enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned sim racer or new to the sport, this is your chance to be part of history. To purchase tickets and see the full exhibitor lineup, visit simgamingexpo.com.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a Rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
If you love the thrill of racing but hate the risks, then buckle up. Everything Simulated is here to merge adrenaline with absolute safety. In a world where technology meets adrenaline, Everything Simulated is revolutionizing driver training with state-of-the-art simulators. From truck training to the thrill of motorsports, our simulators offer the most realistic experiences across all automotive applications. Gone are the days of endless bookwork and basic drills. Now it's all about hands-on, pulse-pounding action that prepares you for the real deal. Whether you're maneuvering a heavy mining vehicle or racing a high-speed car, our simulators, equipped with cutting-edge technology from leaders like SimRigs and Track Racer, bring every nuance of the drive to life. And talk about making a mark. We're not just building simulators, we're fostering talent. From grassroots motorsports to professional series like the Aussie Outlaw GT3, sponsored by us, Everything Simulated is fueling dreams and careers. Ready to feel the excitement of the racetrack under your fingertips? Connect with us, and let's build your next simulator adventure together. Remember, we support those who support us. Join the Everything Simulated family, and let's race towards the future.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Good evening, one. Good evening, all, and welcome to the special Z Series exhibition race. Getting things kicked off here before the official season. It's a special stage Z Series, and we are here to call it for you from Bristol Motor Speedway. The Last Great Colosseum is going to see 60 laps around and then a 60 laps again from these mini stocks, and it's all coming to you live across the airwaves from me, Jolo, Big Al, and Kobe up in the booth. Big Al, you excited for this one?
Yes, I'm excited, Joe. It didn't seem to have the same effect that it did when you did it. Yeah, doing great, man. Excited to be here tonight, back at the Last True Coliseum. Going to be here at Bristol. This one's excited, like you said. Mini stocks, right? Should be nice, action-packed, and tight racing.
That's what I'm looking forward to. I want to see these cars that are just, so what we would use the word underpowered maybe to describe mini stocks compared to what we're used to seeing go around. But damn if it's not a good time. And damn if these cars don't provide a great racing experience both in the seat, in the driver's seat, and from a spectator's point of view. We're gonna have a solid lineup of 12 cars going around this beautiful, beautiful track. And I think it's gonna be a nice and exciting one.
Yeah, indeed. And like you said, we're going to run 60, invert the field, and run 60 more.
Right now, we're getting ready with this warm-up phase here. Here come the keys to the race. Big Al, you want to run these down?
Absolutely. First thing you want to do, like you said, these cars are a little underpowered. I don't think so. I think they're just right, but you want to get your rhythm on the high banks, and you want to keep that rhythm. It's almost like you're winding up a rubber band and next. You want traffic management and patience. There's no cautions in this thing. You're going to have two fast repairs, one during the first stage, one during the second stage. So you're going to have to pack your patience, and you're going to have to be there at the end of this thing because you're not going to get anything at the end of the first race except for second race. And last but not least, tire and brake conservation. Like I said, you're going to get those fast repairs. But one thing you don't do at a track like this, you don't pit, Joe. You don't pit at all, which means that you got to get out there and you got to save your tires. You got to make it work all the way through to the end, 60 laps. No joke. Those are the keys to the race.
All right. Those are good keys. And all jokes aside, this is going to be still a pretty good challenge for some of these guys. Mini stocks, not something everybody spends a lot of time racing on these days. So might be a bit of a jump for some of these fellas to go over to the mini stock car. I have mini stocks, but I haven't spent a ton of time behind the wheel. So speaking to Bristol, though, I can say that if I was going to race mini stocks just about anywhere on the main oval circuit, this might be one of the most fun places I could think of to do it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The high banks of Bristol is going to cater to specifically the type of racing that we're going to see here tonight. And like you said, a lot of guys might have to dust it off, but as you're seeing right there on your screen right now, I think it's going to be far from boring down here tonight. I'm excited. I can't wait to kick this thing off.
Oh, you're right about that. Far from boring is probably the best way to put it. I think it's going to be a real humdinger. We got just a little bit of time left running down here on the clock, getting ready to kick things off for the 5 minutes of qualifying that we're going to have.
Yeah, got some nice practice times up there, man. Just looking at the board here, everybody seems to be running pretty good now. It's going to be different once we get out and we actually start running some laps. Once we get some traffic up there, like you said, warm-up's coming to an end, and now we're getting ready to get down to the nitty-gritty.
You just love to see it. You love to see it. And a bunch of names here from a bunch of different leagues. Some I recognize, some our producer recognizes, some you recognize, Big Al. It looks like a nice little mix of people here, as we actually have a 13th driver. It looks like they've joined. So we have another person down there on the field joining the crew and rounding it out with that nice odd number.
Woo, session's over. Warm-up complete. Now it's time to line them up, dial them up, get them locked in. Let's see how fast we could go.
Okay. This is it. Now it's just about racing yourself against the track for a couple of laps. So let's follow some people around and see what they can do.
So what is the importance of qualifying here, tonight? I mean, in your opinion, because this is one of those races where we're going to invert the field. So are you really looking for track position, or are you just kind of trying to keep from beating the car up?
That's a good point. With the field inversion, it doesn't really necessarily feel like you're worrying too much about track position. I mean, it's good to start out in front any way you slice it. It just keeps you ahead of any BS that might come your way. But it's hard to say. I guess that strategy, we're going to see here how many people decide to stay in, if anybody. Looks like we got 3 names right now that haven't taken to the field. That's down to 2.
Car. At the 88 car, he is the only one I see that's still working. But these times,
I don't see Justin Pierce or John Healy. Mm-hmm.
These times are starting to come in now.
Yes, they are. You've got a little over half the field with times down right now. Matt Schlosser's still up at the top right now. He was leading things in practice, and he's leading things in qualifying. That's a guy who must know his mini stocks.
I mean, he's the host. I wouldn't invite you to my house to play a game that you're going to beat me in. How about that?
That's a good point. And if I was going to set up a league, I would want to make sure that I knew and liked to race the car in it myself. So I think that it's a pretty good bet that Schlosser knows his way around the mini stock and probably around Bristol as well.
Yeah, you better count on it.
Ooh, a little loose. Good recovery though. Oh no, he's just making it. He's just making it wiggle there.
Just having a little fun out there.
That's right. That's the 24 of Stephen Thompson, I believe.
Tell him to go for it. Just keep it sunny side up.
Always on the sunny side.
Wait a minute. That's my driver. I picked him to win this thing.
Yay! Why, so it is. Well, he's got to get through 2 of these. Let's see how he does. I'm not sure what he's doing right now.
I think he's done qualifying. I think he's just out there messing around right now. Just under 2 minutes remaining in qualifying. Why don't we see what our picks are?
That's a good question. Well, let's do it. Well, let's do it right now. Go ahead and take it away, Big Al.
Yeah, first thing, I'm going to go ahead and throw my little ball at the wall here, and I'm going to pick the 24, Scott Thompson. Stephen Thompson, that's my guy. That's who I'm picking.
Not bad, not bad. I went ahead and something in the tea leaves said the name Greg Johnson. I know it says James Watson up there, but I'm Jolo. That's me saying this one. I'm going to go with Greg Johnson. I guess I don't know. Something got a gut feeling. And how about you, Kobe?
I'm gonna have to go with the boss man. I think just to get his good books for the first race of the season. So I went with Matty Schlosser. I hope that's how you pronounce his name, but he's fast in practice. He was sitting now on top of the qualifying, so I see no reason not to pick him. Bring it home for me, please, Matty.
And that's the 1,
awesome.
2, 3.
You know, could be a possibility that Kobe might even win this week. What do you think about that? That'd be awesome for a change.
That would be pretty awesome for a change. And with that, guys, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, but don't go nowhere because we're going to have some mini stock racing from Bristol coming up very soon.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a Rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
Hey, folks, we are back here with the Special Stage Z Series. And we are going to count things down here in the grid and let you know who's going around. First things first, top of the grid, it's Matt Schlosser. In second place, it's going to be Josh Motacek. In third place, Andrew Watkins. Fourth, Stephen Barnett. Fifth, Victor Aldrich. Sixth, Stephen Thompson. Seventh, Rob Williams. Eighth, Greg Johnson. Ninth, Richard Watkins. And 10th, Alex Good. In 11th, we have David Gervais, Justin Pearson, 12th, and rounding out the field, John Healy in 13th. Okay. Everybody's getting ready. The grid is getting stacked up, and very soon the pace car will be off, and we'll be on our way. Some lovely liveries out here tonight. We've got the blue flames, which are helping Joshua Motacek go a little faster for sure. Speedy Watkins on the Andrew Watkins car there. Victor Aldrich with that star-spangled looking, not star-spangled, I guess. It is literally star-spangled, but the starry looking Mustang GT. A fine set here. And with everybody getting ready, I think the grid is just about there. The pace car should be rolling any second. Yep, we've got some rollers getting ready already. And here we go.
I'm gonna kick it off, Joe.
You had better believe it.
No cautions. When think about that. No cautions. I mean, Leroy is going to leave the flag stand. As soon as he throws the green, he's going down with Thomasu. They're going to be hugged up down there at the hot dog stand.
I don't blame him. Thomasu is quite the looker.
Not us going to be here calling every lap, every second in between. Lights off on the pace car. He's going to be getting up and out of the way here next time around.
Bristol is a very short track, so we've got just one more to go here to get things kicked off. Half a mile track here. The Last Great Colosseum. Beautiful track, though. I love the layout of Bristol, and I love the shape of this track is so fun. With these
So we've seen her in all types of configurations.
Versatile.
Yeah.
There goes the pace car. We're ready now. Green flag, green flag. There goes Matt Schlosser, Josh Monacek, as we are go here on the special stage Z Series.
Yeah, definitely did not get the start that we were probably anticipating. A lot of guys kind of shuffled around, intentionally heading to the back, I think, but not up front there. You got Matt Schlosser and Joshua Monacek. These guys are definitely going at it. Looks like for right now, Matt's going to get the lead out on that. No, Joshua has the lead on that.
Just a little bit. Yep, Monacek by about a car length and a half here. But right behind him, Schlosser is catching up fast and challenging him high on the outside on some of these turns here.
Yeah, you're going to watch how he kind of goes up and is taking advantage of the corners there to kind of help sling his car around. Got a blinker in the group and we're watching out for him.
Ooh.
In more ways than one.
That's Stephen Barnett.
Yeah, he's going down towards the end side of the field. But right back up front, though, that battle's going to continue. The 400 not going to let Monacek in, though. He is definitely bound. He is going to stay right there. These two guys been duking it out here for the majority of the race as we got a drifter towards the back.
And that blinking, that was really unfortunate. That cost Andrew Watkins a lot, as he was up pretty far and doing all right when this race started. And now he's back 9 positions. Still battle going on at the front, though. The 60 of Monacek still leading things off, though, as Matt Schlosser in the 400 does not want to let go of that second place spot. He's made challenges down to the inside. Here he goes again. Schlosser, not enough momentum, gonna go ahead and fall back again. He's really got to wait to call that shot in such a specific way that he can get the momentum, and he's got it to get past the 60. We'll see if he can pull it off here in the next couple of turns. I have a feeling he might just.
Yeah, absolutely. Stephen Barnett also starting to creep up here with the leaders. He's been watching this battle from a catbird seat the entire time, just waiting on the opportunity to make his move.
That's right. That's right. Oh, and it looks like unfortunately, it looks like John Healy did not take to the track tonight, but Andrew Watkins is back out. He had some connection issues, but I think that he's back out on the track, though. He's a few laps behind, though, the rest of the pack at this point. Going to be a tough break for him because there's no cautions tonight. No way to make up that time unless you want to outrace everybody. So good luck to Andrew Watkins.
Yeah, he just won first place for the next race.
Yeah, congratulations. You're already set up for the next race.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think anybody's going to top that, and we are inverting the field, so good on him. He'll live the race another day. Up front, though, the battle's still going on for the lead as that 400 car is going to be nice and low on the inside. The 60, Monacek still trying to keep the leader out, not yielding the position, holding it firm. But now the 15, Stephen Barnett, he is rolling on up into the house here, as you're seeing. I believe that to be the 98 car. That's going to be Victor Aldrich, who you saw. He had an owie.
Yes, he did. He was part of the owie crew early on, unfortunately. That did set him back a little ways. I think a few people were affected by the blinking that we saw earlier from Andrew Watkins. I think Aldrich might have been one of them. He's down 6 from where he started.
Yeah, it'll be hard to make that up, but watching still up front, this battle still continues. The 400 looking for any way he can to get around the 6-0, not finding it at all. But now, not only do they have the 15 of Stephen Barnett back slowly, pulling himself up into the fray is going to be the 24 of Stephen Thompson. So if these guys don't split up pretty soon, it might be a 4-way chase to the start.
Ooh, into the wall goes Stephen Barnett a little bit, but not enough to slow him down. Still the 400 chases, and still he makes his moves. Here we go down to the inside. Again, he tries to just carve off a small piece of the 60s resistance, and it just doesn't seem to be working.
Yeah, it seems like those passes are definitely going to be made to the high side tonight. but just doesn't seem to be a solid passing group. We've been watching these two guys go at it, and no wise to we're still not any closer to a pass up front.
That's true. That's very true. And we are on lap 18 right now, looking for lap 19, going around 60 in this race tonight. So we are about a third of the way there.
Yeah, and don't close your eyes just yet, Joe, because these guys are getting ready to come into a little bit of lap traffic. Now, you think it's hard getting around single car. Now, hopefully these lap guys will yield. But they're not. They don't have to. And the leaders are going to come up on them sooner than later. And that's right there. That's going to get pretty sporty. We're going to see how this one shakes out.
Kind of exciting, I got to admit.
Oh, the 98 car, he decides to pull it on down pit road. He is not going to be in the way he said. That right there takes all the fun out of that.
yeah, it does kind of. Took the wind right out of your sails. I can hear it.
Yeah. It's about 10 minutes of talking points.
It's okay. We'll probably get another one of them very soon here, I'm guessing. Let's see who's the next guy on the track. That's Rob Williams. We're about a little less than half a track away from half a track length away from him. So
yeah, they'll catch
who knows?
him eventually. But just like that, though, the 15 has found himself up going around the 400 of Matt Slosher. I said, hey, if these guys didn't actually get it wrapped up, they're going to find themselves with company. And also, you got the 24 coming in, and I'm thinking this might have something to do with tire wear, maybe a little bit of heat going into the tires. Maybe the 400 just wants to step back and regroup a little bit. But we talked about this, and you still got to make these tires work. And up front, these guys have really it's been a dogfight up front where further towards the back of the pack, guys really just kind of chilling out.
And yeah, they're getting into Sunday drive mode a little bit back there.
Yeah.
But then again, I guess that's kind of all you really can do, right?
Oh, 15 going to scrub the wall just a little bit as he continues his endeavors to reel in the 6-0. But I think that 400 is coming back at him. He's going to be trying to get back around the 15 at least here in the short term. I'm not dialed in. Oh, give him the bumper, putting it right there on the inside, letting them know that, hey, I'm here. And just like that, the 15, his quiet time, if you will, was short-lived.
Yeah, it was kind of short-lived there. Schlosser's not going to let him sit. He's not going to let him sit at all. He's going to try to get around him. He's going to use the fact that he knows he was the fastest guy out here for the whole practice session and for qualifying, and he's going to use that to his advantage, I think, and put the pressure on anybody that gets ahead of him. But let's see here.
Yeah, I mean, the whole motif is one thing to catch him, is something completely different to pass him. And I think that's been the story up front here for the majority of the night.
Now we got a 4-stack. What was that?
I'm just trying to come up with a headline for this thing so far as we're halfway through this first iteration. I mean, I think the first headline is going to be Joshua Matichek dominates first segment.
Yeah. Mini stocks, big dreams. There we go. Joshua Matichek dominates first segment.
Like it. Print it.
It looks like we've lost a racer. It looks like Victor Aldrich has dipped.
Yeah, he was the 98 that kind of dodged out of the way there to let the leaders go by.
Yeah. I wonder if he was having a technical or something.
No, I think you just made him feel bad, Joe.
Yeah, I was talking too much stuff about him. Sorry. I got to watch my filthy mouth. I am sorry about that.
It happens.
Too much of that good French wine. I start speaking the language.
Definitely got the 6-0 enjoying a little bit more of some breathers here as the 15 is kind of falling back just a little bit. These guys, no doubt, starting to feel the woes of the tires as now we're definitely feeling it. The field is starting to slow down.
Yeah. Oh, big time. We've lost 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, the fall off is real.
Yeah. It's a shame, you know. It's not necessarily a shame. It just means that it's going to be a different kind of race when you don't have access to the niceties or the modern amenities of having a pit crew to change your tires for you. You're going to have a very different race.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, these cars aren't designed to pit, so you kind of run what you brung, and a fixed setup. It's the inputs that the driver makes going around these things. You can see several different lines that we've been watching where different drivers are doing different things, and even utilizing the banking here to kind of help you turn the car. That's something that's even going to save tires. I don't think fuel is going to be an issue at all. Right now, it's just going to be a matter of staying on that lead lap and staying out of trouble.
Yeah. Staying out of trouble is a big one here. When we are across the 2/3 mark in the first of tonight's races, Bristol has proven to be just about what this car needs, I think, in terms of getting a nice, clean, long-running race that goes by relatively quickly. Even with a car that's got a much smaller engine than we're used to seeing, it's been a smooth and entertaining race so far, especially up at the front, where we've had a number of changes go on. And now things are not happening as much, but they were.
We got a battle going on right now. That battle is going to be for, I believe it's going to be for 7th place. David Gervais. Oh, the 43 gets into the wall. The 343, I should say. That's Richard Watkins. And that's going to allow the 88 and the 150 of Greg Johnson to actually go ahead and slide by my man. He is still struggling back there. Now, might as well get to know these guys' names, Joe, because here in about 17 laps, these are going to be your leaders.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Richard Watkins. Just keeping that. Rob Williams, Richard Watkins, and right now, he's just barely keeping that car under him. He's having, I've heard some sliding out of it. He's definitely having a bit of a day driving that mini stock around.
Yeah. He's got a mongoose loose in that cockpit. Not quite big enough for a cougar in there, so it's like he's got a mongoose.
Yeah, but he's got a mongoose. That's funny. Not big enough for a cougar, probably got enough room for a mongoose. I love it.
Or a honey badger.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's got a honey badger running loose in that thing.
That'd be insane.
I mean, I'm surprised it's been as clean as it is. We hadn't had any drivers utilize the fast repairs. Well, actually, we did. Victor Aldrich utilized his one fast repair, but he has since left the building. So now watching that 43 car, man, he is still struggling trying to keep that car off the wall. I don't know what the type or kinds of adjustments that they're going to have to make, but I know they need to do something. And these guys, the end of this thing probably can't come soon enough.
That's right. And well, you know what? That's only going to be 12 laps for the end of the first one. Not too long to wait.
Yeah, she's rolling right through here. And I'm gonna tell you what, once the end of this thing gets done, we're gonna throw some money at it, go to break, get some words from our sponsors, and we're gonna line them up and do it all over again. I think it's gonna be pretty quick. Watching the 343, I'm just wondering with 10 to go, is he gonna make it?
With 10 to go, the 343. Let's see. I mean, it's been tough to say. I've been waiting for the 343 to either do something or wreck for most of this race.
That's a lot of pressure to live up to, though.
I know. I feel bad.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I do.
It's what it is. Boom, the 19 gets into
Oh!
the 3. And then he goes around, still no cautions, but he is probably going to get the car that he wants. Remember, they get one fast repair per segment. Yeah, we almost made it the duration without having an issue.
Wow. Well, that's Star Wars, baby. Don't know what to expect.
Yep, that 97, Alex is good. He is back. He is on the charge, getting by the 00. As he continues to try to make his way up the ladder. Currently being scored in 5th place. Way to go, Alex. 5 laps to go. Even larger lead that Joshua has actually picked up and put on the field. 4 laps to go.
4 laps left. Modicek still out in front. Barnett, Schlosser in 3rd. I gotta say, I expected a little more heat out of Matt Schlosser. How about you?
I mean, sure. Put me on the spot. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to make idle chat.
Yeah, that guy. No, actually.
All right. My mistake.
I had no expectations going into this thing, Joe. I was just simply sitting here, commentating the race, seeing how it's going to go.
You got it.
But, yeah, I think he could do better. Oh, and the 26 gets into the 19. You got to believe that was fun. Come on, let's ball him up.
That's right. Here comes the 60-lap mark. There it is. That's 60 laps. Joshua Modicek is going to take things at 60 with Stephen Barnett in 2nd, Matt Schlosser in 3rd. And let's take a look at the whole breakdown here. It's Modicek, Barnett, and Schlosser, like I mentioned, with Stephen Thompson in 4th, Alex Good in 5th, Justin Pierce in 6th, David Gervais in 7th, Greg Johnson in 8th, Richard Watkins in 9th, Rob Williams in 10th. And for the rest of the field, we had Andrew Watkins in 11th, Victor Aldrich in 12th, and John Healy in 13th. We're going to take a little break here, folks. And when we come back, I think there's going to be a little more racing. So let's do it again.
The future of virtual motorsports is now. This September, the heart of sim racing beats in Chicagoland, as the Sim Gaming Expo takes over the Schaumburg Convention Center, September 5th through the 7th. Go wheel to wheel in our competition area. Test the latest gear, meet top brands, creators, and celebrate with fellow sim racing enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned sim racer or new to the sport, this is your chance to be part of history. To purchase tickets and see the full exhibitor lineup, visit simgamingexpo.com.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a Rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
Hey, folks, we're back on the special stage Z Series exhibition race, part 2, coming up right now. We've got another, the big sequel. We've got another 60 laps coming up here with an inversion of the earlier field, which means that John Healy will be first up on the grid right now, with Victor Aldrich in second, Andrew Watkins in third, Rob Williams in fourth, Richard Watkins in fifth, Greg Johnson in sixth, Dave Gervais in seventh, Justin Pierce in eighth, Alex Good in ninth, and Stephen Thompson in 10th. To round out the field, Matt Schlosser will be in 11th, Stephen Barnett in 12th, and the winner of stage 1, or the first part here, Joshua Matacek in 13th.
Yeah, this one's definitely going to hit a little different now. The guys that were in front of this thing are now in the back of this thing. And not only do they have to make their way through the field, they're going to make sure they got to have to save a little bit of those tires on the car. Because there's going to be some pretty intense racing as these guys try to get through the field. I guarantee you that. And you know another thing, Joe?
Yeah, what's up?
It's a lot of pressure up there right now. So for the guys that are sitting there on the front row, they're feeling it, man. And they're like, man, no. Normally it wouldn't be a big deal. But that entire start sequence, once that green flag starts to fly in the air, is going to ripple through the entire field. And if these guys don't do any better than they did the last time, it's going to be some just sheer calamity down there on that course. I promise you that. Lights off on the pace car. That means we're just that much closer to getting this thing kicked off. What a heck of an exhibition.
Yeah, you're right about things getting mixed up. I didn't even kind of think about it, but if everybody performs as they did last time, that means the whole field's going to flip again. And that means that a lot of cars are going to go through each other before they can do anything. That's going to be really exciting. So the Bristol is probably the best place to do this, and I'm glad we're here doing it right now. It's a lovely Friday night, folks. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast. If you're watching along, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We love bringing you more racing action, and here we go. The pace car is off. There goes the green flag, and we are go for stage 2 on the special stage Z Series. Yep, there it is, like you said.
The start ripples through the field. Went 3 wide right there. A lot of beating and banging. A lot different than what we saw the first time. But the same car was the problematic one. And we'll be watching him still squeezing his way around in the middle. Slings the 00 off the wall. They're not done yet. 3 wide behind him. Here comes the 60. He's tangled up with the 00. Oh, and the 15 is going around like the laundry.
Oh my goodness, the 150, the 6Z. Oh, who's that banging and crushing in the back there?
What a difference a stage makes. That was a 60. Was it Mr. Schlosser? No, sorry.
That was Joshua Matacek.
Yeah, Matacek. That was our winner from last stage right there, getting slung around like a rag doll. You know, that's
right.
Being in the back of the field. I mean, they be touching back there, Joe.
Yeah, Rubbin's racing, and these are the cars that are definitely going to be able. You know what's wild though is that even though these cars will slam pretty hard, these are tough little beasts.
Oh, man, that's gonna hurt. Gotta get through there. Nope. Oh, just big whoops right there. David Gervais getting into it with the 343. He slung off the wall. Those 2 guys definitely going to be in need of some TLC. Watching the replay on your screen there.
Oh, the 00's around in the nose of the 19. Rob Williams and the 00 car. Who is that? The 00 is Justin Pierce.
You got the 252 and the 19 still tangled up on the back stretch as well. Just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, here comes the 314. He's leading the charge. The 60's battling with the 26. 26 holding his own. He doesn't want to give up another position. The 60 though all over his back bumper. There's my problem.
Yes, indeed. And we just saw the replay there of the 19 and the 00 getting into it. Back up here at the front, though, there are challenges going on. Matichek wants that spot back. Andrew Watkins says, no way, Jose. Not today. Greg Johnson behind, and it's going to be Matt Schlosser still back there in fourth, trying to claw his way back up the field. He was about third or fourth when we finished stage one. Let's see where he goes to stage two. We're going to start passing some lapped cars here. Oh, the 60 into the 26. What a recovery, but no, he lost the whole front end.
That's one way to get through them. I mean, you could just drive through them. I mean, dude said he was He said he was not going to give up the lead in the 6-0. Just kind of stepped back, shook his head, and said, huh, "Really?"
Did give him a little bit of a chuckle and said, "Not today, boss." And that's the way it went.
Now he's all beat up down there. I mean, seriously, he's a victim of abuse. He's got manhandled.
Matt Schlosser in second right now, sliding around the 00 car. That is Justin Pierce, who's a lap down. Wow. Oh, the lap car just got into the 15 of Alex Good.
Who got right?
Or 15 of Stephen Barnett.
Yeah, that was my driver out there, the 24. He gone.
Oh no, that Justin Pierce has been a menace for a couple of cars here. Almost spun around Schlosser. Unfortunately, it looks like he got into the nose of the 15 of Stephen Barnett, who's now a lap down as well.
Yeah, you guys keep pulling me off the race. I keep looking at the wreck there, and I missed the wreck that's happening right now. Because, man, it ain't slow down at all here. Holy cow. It's like I went to kicking camp and everybody showed up with one leg.
Oh my goodness gracious. That's hilarious. This has been a much different race. Much different. And we're not even to the 1/3 mark yet. We're only on lap 16 right now, folks, of 60 going around. It is a battle out there. The Last Great Colosseum, it's earning its name.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it looks like a little Athens, a little Greece here, a little Rome. Everybody that came out here has turned these little minis here into battle buggies. A lot of them missing pieces and parts, but yep, still going on, man. Like, we're making a Timex commercial out here. A little bit of Duracell, a little bit of Energizer, all in one.
It keeps going and going and going. I miss that bunny with the drum. Miss him. That was a hard-working bun.
He'll be back.
He'll be back. He probably will be.
Yeah, they're gonna bring the bunny back.
Yeah, but he'll be AI generated this time, and he's gonna look a little funky with his 6 fingers, and it'll say in his Energizer battery pack.
Yep.
It's okay though. Joshua Matichek has got nothing to worry about. As Matt Schlosser, it seems like, is just not got the heat to get up any closer. Oh, Matichek into the 26 into the wall again.
That seems to be a common theme here. You can put that track on repeat, Joe, because it sounds just like that.
No kidding. What a mess for him. Joshua Matichek out in front. Matt Schlosser still holding on to second with Greg Johnson in third. These guys have done a pretty good job of holding it together over the course of these laps so far. And we are officially across the 1/3 mark right now, going towards the halfway mark in tonight's race. See if we can get there in more or less one piece.
I just can't wait to hear you interview Matichek.
Oh, man.
I mean, he's going to start his speech off with, to all of the guys that I wrecked to get here.
Whoa. Is that beef?
If I threw you around like a rag doll.
Was that beef?
Look, and then these guys run right into the fire. Man, this is getting funny.
The 26 just slammed directly into the nose of the 60.
Yeah.
And the 60 spun on the previous lap. That had to be straight out grade A USDA beef.
You called it, Joe.
I think so.
How you feeling now?
I feel good. I think it was a little retaliation.
Okay.
Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows?
I mean, they got to get the 60 out of this thing somehow, you know, and they might have to just try to take him out. I'm certain that the guys that tried will be compensated. Got another car going down and around. That's the 97. I don't think he's in it for the hunting anymore.
No, he's not. Let's see it. 97. Oh yeah, I called him the 26. I called him the 26 earlier.
Oh yeah, he just kind of turns up into him. Hey, look, that happens to me every day when I leave the house. So totally understand how that feels. The 6-0. Not feeling pretty good right now, but the 97 of Alex Good, he's feeling pretty good. Man, I wish I could just be a fly on the wall there in the chat.
Yes, indeed. As Alex Good in the 97 machine lines up his first couple of laps, leading things here at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Yeah, halfway through though. I don't know how long he's going to lead. Seems like just going to be somebody just jumping his way. I mean, these guys turned this into Wreckfest just a little bit. It's like iRacing
this
combined with Wreckfest. And I like it. I mean, it's going to be great for ratings. Tune in to see how many cars survived.
Yeah, in this race, that's a good point. This second stage especially has been just a series of little minefields.
Big whoops and little minefields. That's the headline here. Big whoops and little minefields.
It's the title of my autobiography right there.
Mine's mistakes and bad decisions. I started writing it when I was born.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm not done yet, though. That's the problem. Just when I think I can't screw it up any worse, here I come topping myself. It's like, man.
I got you. As Matt Schlosser actually makes the pass there. Matt passing for position. He takes the number 2 spot. Schlosser previously hovering around 4th. He's made his way back up to 2nd now. He can see Alex Good from where he's at, but he's going to have to get through a lap car to get there.
Yeah, and I don't think that's going to be too tall of a task, man. I've been watching this guy, and he's got it pointing in the right direction. Hopefully he doesn't get taken out by the lap car, but so as long as he can get around him and just start going the right way, his luck's going to change.
Oh, there he goes. He's around it. Ooh! And into the wall goes the 343. That is the lap car. I believe that was just there. The 343 slamming hard into the wall for a second.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the 343. Man.
He's it's hard to say what's up with him.
I got nothing.
Yeah, he's very loose. He just took a little bit of a tag from the 15 as well, but it didn't upset him too much. Ooh, big tag from the 88, though. They're into each other for a second. Good recovery from the 88. Stays on the track. 343 down a little lower now as he's going to continue to slip back to about 9th position to where he is right now.
That's somebody's kid, and he can't see over the steering wheel. That's what I got. Because y'all, otherwise he's drunk. And I don't want to say that because I don't know him like that. You know?
I understand. I understand. I think he did. I think it was a prudent choice.
Yeah, the 400 Matt Schlosser, though, he is on the move, trying to reel in the leader. Just a second and a half, the gap between the two. 19 laps to go. He's got plenty of time to do it. Alex can feel his presence. He's doing everything he can to keep from seeing this guy. You know, it's one thing to see him on a relative. It's something totally different to see him in the mirror.
Yeah, you race against this guy?
No, I'm just saying in general.
I was thinking in general. Okay, I thought you had some insider info for a second. I was like, that's cool.
What, you a tough guy?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you race against him.
You came over like, what? You race against this guy? What the heck? Go back down, man.
I thought maybe you said you see it's different seeing him in the rearview mirror. You never know.
No.
I know that you.
I'm saying for the leader, Alex. You know, it's something totally different when he sees the 400. Matt Schlosser actually in his rearview mirror. He's been in his relative.
I'm sorry.
You know, but now
Gotcha.
that problem is starting to get a whole lot closer.
Gotcha. I was thinking about this in terms of you and me racing against him. I'm sorry, I missed the beginning of that part. Yeah, I think that Alex has got to, really wonder how, in terms of how far the challenge is from Matt Schlosser. He can physically see him, but he still seems like he's kind of far away. I don't know, but he's getting closer and closer. He's got a lot to make up here. It looks like about 2.5 seconds. And he's only got about 12 laps to do it. Think he can?
This feels spread out like a rock star's kids. You know what I mean? Got somebody.
I don't know if I know what you mean. You might have to explain that one to me.
Yeah, somebody. Oh, poor gerbil.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, right now he should just put Snickers on this car because I know he wants to get away. I mean, he's been playing flag football all night.
David Gervais back up on the road now.
This is crazy.
This is crazy. This has been a wild race so far, I gotta say.
Yeah, 10 laps to go. Alex Goods making it. Got quite the handsome lead over the 400. There's nothing in between these two but air and opportunity.
So he just got to drive a nice clean line, but this is going to be tough with these tires. It's going to be tough in these conditions after all the driving he's already been doing. He's got 8 laps to go.
You know, and I think he beat himself up pretty good trying to come through the field. Definitely feeling it now. And that's the biggest obstacle that he has to overcome. You know, Alex, he's been up here the whole time. You know what I mean? Since the green flag started, Alex has been up front, so he didn't have to go battle. But the 400 did, and he had to battle all the way through the field.
Yes, he did. And so he did. Yeah, Matt Schlosser did battle his way through the entire field a second, not a second time. I think he started actually really well, but he battled his way through the entire field to get where he is now in race 2 here. Very, very impressive drive. Survivor.
60. He's aggressive. 5 to go. That's what they would say about me if I was driving that car. They'd be like, he's aggressive. Well,
yeah.
I'm racing. I don't know.
That's a 60 of Matichek. Ooh, hard up into the wall like a magnet, Matichek. Just couldn't get out the wall there.
Yeah, absolutely. It just pulled him in and just blew him out. Poor dude.
As this race goes on, we have got about 6 laps left, maybe looking for 5 here in a moment as Alex Good comes down across the line. Actually, excuse me, we've only got 3 laps left now. I'm looking at Alex Good instead of looking back at the wrong racer. 3 laps left to go because the race is such a spread out race right now. We've got racers all over the place. We've only got about 4 guys on the lead lap right now. Good, Schlosser, Johnson, and Williams are all on lap 59. Coming around looking for lap 60. At that point, it's going to be the end of the race for Alex Good, and that will be it for us. So let's see what happens. Good's got some traffic. That's it. The white flag is out. This is the final lap. What's he going to do with his lap traffic? Is he going to play it cool? Probably. He doesn't have to do anything too crazy here. Just has to keep the car on the track. And if he can, it's going to be it. And that's going to be it. Alex Good taking it away here. Oh, man. What a battle. What a fracas.
That was intense.
First race, not so much. Second race, I had to hold my breath through half of it.
And I figured they would have tore it up on the first race. You know what I mean? At least give yourself an opportunity to come back out and do it. But you're beating it up on the second race. You have no encore.
That's a good point. But you got to send them home happy, right? And that's exactly what we got. I think that I am being sent home very happy as we recount the special stage round results here. Winner, Alex Good. Second win to Matt Schlosser. Third, Greg Johnson. Fourth, Rob Williams. Fifth, Joshua Matichek. Sixth, Stephen Thompson. Seventh, Stephen Barnett. Eighth, Justin Pierce. Ninth, Richard Watkins. And 10th, David Gervais. In 11th, Andrew Watkins. 12th, John Healy. And 13th, Victor Aldrich. Okay. Not half bad. That was a heck of a race. And now we're going to see if we can get a few drivers up here and we'll talk to them about how that race went. Well, let's take a quick ad break before we talk to those drivers, and then we'll be right back with some more from Bristol.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a Rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
The future of virtual motorsports is now. This September, the heart of sim racing beats in Chicagoland as the Sim Gaming Expo takes over the Schaumburg Convention Center, September 5th through the 7th. Go wheel to wheel in our competition area. Test the latest gear, meet top brands, creators, and celebrate with fellow sim racing enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned sim racer or new to the sport, this is your chance to be part of history. To purchase tickets and see the full exhibitor lineup, visit simgamingexpo.com.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Hey, folks, and welcome back to the special Stage Z Series post-race show. It's me, Jolo, in the booth with Big Al, and we've also got in the booth right now joining us, Mr. Greg Johnson, third place finisher here tonight in those mini stocks. Greg, wow, yeah, we were talking just briefly during the break there, and you were a bit of a Moses tonight. You parted the seas and managed to survive most of that second race there. You know, all of that second race. Tell us how was your experience overall in tonight's two races?
Overall tonight it was good. Like you say, there was a little bit of contact sometimes and some cars were sliding around, so you kind of had to pay attention to not run into those guys. The second race there, I don't know what happened. When I took off, I ended up putting it into fifth gear and I couldn't go, so everybody passed me and I was starting at the back again.
Yeah, we saw that shit. I was kind of wondering what was going on with that shift there during the restart or the green flag there in the second stage. But it's good to know what was happening, and sorry that it happened, obviously. Still, after falling back that far, you managed to claw your way back up to 3 above where you started overall after that second race, and managed to stay ahead of Rob Williams, and just couldn't quite get it past Matt Schlosser there. Were you having trouble getting it around Matt?
Actually, I kind of think I had the pace to keep up with Matt. As the last 10 or 15 laps, we didn't change difference in our relatives. But once I lost a little bit of time on him, I couldn't get it back. There was just nothing left.
Yeah, unfortunate there, but you did manage to stay on the podium, and on the podium you stayed. So congratulations for that bronze medal, my friend. Any shout-outs you've got tonight?
The rest of the team at Team Watson Racing, James, Miles, my brother, and Matt for putting it on, and definitely you guys for putting on a broadcast and talking to me and stuff like that. So that's great. Thanks, guys.
You got it, my friend. Hey, everybody, that's Greg Johnson, your third place finisher for tonight. Greg, congratulations again, and we hope to talk to you back on the podium very soon.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Great show. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Once again, Greg Johnson, everybody. Now I'm going to pass things over to my partner, Big Al, here, who's going to have words with the silver medal finisher, Matt Schlosser.
He might be the silver medal finisher, but he is definitely number one in my book. Matt Schlosser, how's it going tonight, boss? What inspired you to put this little event together?
It was I thought it would be a fun car and track combination. Definitely fun to drive. Made for some interesting racing. I think we had some extracurricular stuff going on out there that we might have to look into. But for the most part, it was pretty good racing, I think. A little crazy, but it's basically almost wide open around Bristol in these cars. So I was like, man, this might be fun. Let's give it a shot, and hopefully people had some fun. So it was pretty decent fun, I would say.
Yeah, definitely a unique exhibition race where guys just kind of came out here really not knowing what to expect. We mixed it up. First stage was kind of like everybody's feeling the way out, but man, did you guys put it on for the second stage. What were your concerns, man, when you got thrown all the way to the back of the pack there to start off there at stage 2?
Yeah, so we do that with most of our races, the invert in between, and my thought was it's gonna be hard to get back to the front because the passing was hard. It was tough. I did not expect it to be that tough to pass, but there was a lot of chaos that I was able to kind of drive through and not get wrecked, and then was able to just kind of hang out and survive to finish second in that second race. So it was a crazy one, but luckily I didn't get totally wrecked or anything.
Yeah, we were watching it, man, and from where we were sitting, you were just threading needles down there. You know, I don't know what was going on. I think sometimes guys were closing their eyes and praying, and some guys prayed wrong and they wrecked. It was just awesome.
Yeah.
So, man,
go ahead.
No, this being an exhibition race, what can we expect? What do people need to know? What's your message? What are you putting out here tonight?
Yeah, so this race is actually part of what we call the Z series. It's kind of like a bonus extra series that runs like periodically and sporadically, like to fill gaps in our schedule. So this was the first one of a few that we'll have throughout the end of the year. It's just kind of there to be something fun and different. And it pays points just like the other series. So if you come out and make enough of these, you can have a chance at a championship or a top 3. And our next series is the GT4 sports cars, which we're excited to have you all streaming that as well. And that should be a little different than what we saw tonight, but that should be fun. The new Mustang is coming out, which will be fun for anybody that wants to drive that. So, we just try to do a race pretty much every Friday and get a broadcast whenever we can, and try to have some fun and some good racing. So hopefully we did some of that tonight.
Yeah, definitely, boss. I could tell, and I can definitely attest that a good time was had by all. Well, almost by all. Some of those guys, they're probably, they looked a little angry, but not you, man. Who you shouting out here for your second place finish overall?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, who you gonna shout out here for your second place?
Oh, I'm sorry, I misheard you. Yeah, let me shout out. Give a shout out to you guys at Inside Lane for coming on to broadcast. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to James Watson over at the Expo. We missed him tonight. Shout out to Josh Matacek for picking up his first special stage win in race 1, and Alex Good also first time winner tonight. So congrats to those guys. And thanks to everyone who came out tonight, and look forward to next week. And that's pretty much all I got.
All right, boss. Congratulations again. And as I always say, don't party too hard, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you.
That was none other than Mr. Slosher himself. Back to you, Joe.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Big Al. And unfortunately, it looks like we don't have Alex Good in the Discord, so we're not going to be able to get word right now from him. But congratulations goes out to the number 97 car of Alex Good for an amazing performance and just getting, in the right place at the right time. And just, it was a tough race to survive. And so, for that kind of race, we say to you, it's a top-notch salute, Mr. Alex Good. Once again, your winner tonight, the gold medal finisher. So, from everybody here at Inside Lane, I want to say thanks, Big Al. How about you? How do you feel after that one?
Good, Joe. I was trying to.
I appreciate it.
Man, you still do way better than I can, but that was an awesome race. I mean, like I said, a good time was had by all. It was exciting. It was fun. Guys got to actually, put their elbows out a little bit without fear of being penalized or reprisal. So I'm always good for a good time, man. So that's all I got. Congratulations, guys, and thanks for letting us party with you.
You know what? I like that. I'm going to echo everything that you just said, my friend. Thank you guys for racing and letting us party with you. I had a good time here. Bristol and mini stocks was the right way to go. So thanks to Matt Schlosser for putting it on, turning the lights on here, and getting this race going for us and letting us call it. So I'm going to say thank you from myself, Jolo up here in the booth with Big Al, and Kobe down in the truck, pulling the levers, pushing the buttons, and bringing it all to you from way down under. Everybody, take care. Have a good rest of your night, and enjoy some more racing. Have a good one.
Future of virtual motorsports is now. This September, the heart of sim racing beats in Chicagoland as the Sim Gaming Expo takes over the Schaumburg Convention Center, September 5th through the 7th. Go wheel to wheel in our competition area. Test the latest gear, meet top brands, creators, and celebrate with fellow sim racing enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned sim racer or new to the sport, this is your chance to be part of history. To purchase tickets and see the full exhibitor lineup, visit simgamingexpo.com.